Right, I'm going to do my best to get through this. I came back from Florida on Monday with the dreaded lurgy. I actually had swine flu while I was out there, and I've got windpipe infection. So I'm going to do my best to get through this. If I have coughing fit, I do apologise now. What I'm going to talk about is tips of cost-effective advertising. But first, who am I? Some people in the room know me, but there's quite a lot of new faces, which is great. My name's Kathryn. I'm an account manager for Atlantic FM. I sell advertising, radio advertising to businesses right the way across Cornwall. I've worked with Atlantic FM since day one. It was a building site when I started working there, so I've seen the station grow from no listeners to sort of 13–14% reach, which is what we have now. And I've helped a lot of businesses grow in Cornwall over the last 3 years, and obviously through the current economic climate. So what I'm going to talk about is tips on cost-effective advertising. Obviously my expertise is radio advertising, but the tips I'm going to talk about, it's up to you what media you choose to use. What I would never advise is only ever using one media. The best thing to do is actually use as much media as you possibly can, and to get the best value for money out of your advertising and marketing budget that you possibly can. Consistent communication creates customers. Now, if you have a product and you don't tell anybody about it, then it's going to be the best kept secret in the world. If you tell everybody about it, they will tell another 10 people, and your name gets out there. So, you know, it's keeping the best way to advertise is actually keeping your name out there consistently. Rather than sort of, say if you decide, if you're a shop, and you have a specific sale on one time of the year, and you decide to advertise that sale, you'll get your message out there, you'll advertise it for, say, 4 weeks, and then you stop advertising. 3 months later, you have another sale. You advertise it again, so your awareness is built to a peak, and then it drops again. The best thing to do is build what we call a brand equity platform. So you start advertising, and over a period of time, your awareness level grows. Okay, and it just keeps growing, but it just keeps your message out there. So you keep the same consistent message. You can change that advert, whether it's in the press, change it regularly. If it's on the radio, change it once a quarter. And then, say if you did have a sale, what you then can do is you can then advertise that sale. And what it does is it further enhances that advertising that you've already got there. So people think, oh, hang on a minute, Kingsley Village has got a sale. Perhaps I should go down there and see it. But then when you stop advertising, you just go back to your normal level, but you will have increased it slightly because of the advertising you've done for the sale. So again, you can do another one, say in June, and then another one at Christmas. So by advertising regularly, what you're doing is you're repeating your message, which is building your reputation. So what I'm going to do now is just play you a few sound bites. We all know that one, which is obviously Intel. And what they've done is they've created a sound, they've created what they call a sonic logo, and they've kept enhancing that message on every single audio advertising that they use. They enhance that message. Here's another one for you. This one might not. That one I'm not sure if they actually use it anymore. I think they've changed their advertising slightly, but again, it was very well known a couple of years ago, and that was British Airways. And again, on any of their TV or radio commercials, they used that music in the background. And this one, I think everybody will know, which of course is Direct Line. So again, it's just by repeating that message, the minute you hear that sound, and again with there's, you know, the I'm loving it is McDonald's and things like that, you can actually build a reputation around your soundbite. But you can do the same by using your logo. Again, if you're only looking at doing print, you can build your brand around your logo, as long as you keep the same consistent message So again, everybody knows that the yellow arches at McDonald's, the tick we've spoken about already, it's Nike, BMW, everybody can notice BMWs, Virgin, again Smirnoff, Sainsbury's, all those kind of things. So the right message to the right customers delivers the right result. You need to pick your target audience wisely, and by doing that you need to pick your choice of media wisely. There's no point, say if you're a tourist attraction targeting families, there's no point going in a Saga magazine. Say if you're a photography business looking at building your brand around weddings, there's probably no point going in something just like the local free press that goes to the door. You're better to speak to something like Web Magazine or something like that. It's picking a choice of media which will then actually get to the right audience at the right time. And the thing to do also is deliver the key messages at key times. So if you've actually got a sale on, and you're looking at doing, say, a sale for Christmas, get that message out before everybody else is advertising for Christmas. Actually run the sale a couple of weeks earlier, and actually start promoting that a couple of weeks earlier than people would normally. If you're looking at if you're a hotel or something like that, and you're looking at advertising, say, promoting your Mother's Day, get it out straight after Valentine's Day, when people are actually starting to think about that next key event. So make sure you actually get that out, and actually make sure you get it into the right people, so you're targeting the right people at the right time. Tomorrow's customers always become today's customers. If you're actually advertising consistently and you've got your message out there all the time, people will be thinking about making a purchase at times when you don't think they're making a purchase. But they're always moving closer to making that purchase. So the best thing to do is, when you advertise consistently, those tomorrow's customers will become today's customers a lot quicker, rather than actually them waiting until you advertise. A bit like, say if you're looking for a job, most people will go to the West Britain or something like that on a Wednesday, Thursday morning and look at the job section. But now you've got all the online job websites, and so you don't need necessarily to be in the West Britain, because you can actually get that message out to the person by going on something like job sites on the day that you choose to advertise that job. So it's just getting that message. Those tomorrow customers are becoming your today customers right here and right now.